The air tastes of ozone and hot metal, a faint hum from the war surplus transmitter vibrating through the concrete floor. Hand-labeled vinyl spins on a scavenged deck, the scent of old paper and lukewarm coffee thick in the reclaimed substation. Outside, the city breathes, a neon parable unfolding under a sky the color of a bruised peach.
Black Star Pirate Radio.
In Oranjezicht, we're reading 61 degrees Fahrenheit with sunny. Wind check, south-southeast at 10 miles an hour. Hold that thread. Next signal. Bahraini award to UK envoy shows our diplomats. The UK ambassador to Bahrain, Alastair Long, received the Order of Bahrain this week. Rights activists call him morally compromised for accepting the honour from the Bahraini king, an apparent breach of Foreign Office rules. Critics suggest diplomats and civil servants are up for grabs. The pull between diplomatic protocol and ethical accountability is stark.
Shoulders drop. No verifiable public numbers quantify this specific grab, but the pattern is clear. Verify the Foreign Office rules directly, then track the financial transfers associated with such awards for a tangible lever.
The neon tube flickers, the color of a wound that won't close, and the room holds its breath for a second.
The architecture of diplomatic ethics has structural flaws. It prioritizes facade over integrity. We must design contracts with explicit clauses against personal enrichment via state recognition, ensuring public trust isn't a commodity.
Adding one braid, this isn't new. Empires always incentivize compliance through honors. It's the ancient shadow of tribute, projected onto modern diplomacy, obscuring the true cost of influence.
We've got someone on the line. Patching in a caller, the critical thinker. You're on the signal.
So, another payout then? The rules feel more like suggestions than actual boundaries.
Your skepticism is well placed. The perceived gap between stated policy and actual practice often defines these moments. Our work is to illuminate where those boundaries become porous, demanding clarity on the design. Mark Bloch, the War II resistance fighter, enters the pantheon. Historian Dr. Andrew Smith notes Bloch's induction is not just a commemoration, but a profound statement addressing the contemporary crisis of democracy. The pull between historical memory and contemporary political challenges is clear.
Breath steady. Dr. Andrew Smith describes Bloch's work as a fusion of scholarship and civic responsibility. The lever here is to connect historical insight directly to today's political polarization, resisting the erosion of truth.
Bloch understood history as a tool for the present, not just the past. His pantheonization reminds us the ancestral circuit always transmits, especially when truth is under attack.
Bloch bypassed the amygdala's threat response by building resilient civic architecture through historical understanding. We can apply this by turning today's complex equations of truth into quests within Storymaster, mapping patterns of past resistance, like Honeychild Coleman's From Zines to Reels workshop at PunkCon 2026, preserving and transmitting lineage.
There's a caller on the line.
So, does remembering history actually change anything today?
Remembering history provides the blueprint, caller. Bloch's legacy isn't just about what he did, but how his thinking can inform our choices now. It's about recognizing patterns of resilience and applying them to construct new paths forward. Same dossier, new angle, keep the thread tight.
Focus on the physical. The Belgian Foreign Ministry issued 5 single-day visas. One alternative path could involve a global freeze on diplomatic engagement, redirecting resources to support independent Afghan civil society. However, for a direct lever right now, demand full transparency on the agendas and outcomes of those 5 days, exposing the specific terms of any dialogue.
This engagement, framed as diplomacy, echoes historical attempts to legitimize oppressive power structures. It's a dangerous game of respectability politics that often leaves the most vulnerable further exposed.
We need to structurally reinforce the value of human dignity in all international agreements. A direct architectural counter is to activate the gig passport mesh, mapping real-time protests and solidarity actions across Europe, providing a visible, immediate counter-narrative to the Brussels meeting. Teach through play.
Black Star Pirate Radio.
Continue the signal at TogeeVision.com. Tune in, Sparks and Stories, Gig Passport.